And let's talk about one in the software space, cybersecurity. To be specific, Palo Alto Networks is what we're talking about. That stock is up 8.5% after it beat estimates in its latest quarter, raised its guidance for fiscal year 2023. Company also announcing a definitive agreement to acquire Cider Security. Cider, like hot as in hot apple.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see beating by 20 cents here. And this lends some credence to the idea that we have heard from some investors. I remember Robert Smith of Vista Equity, when I talked to him at AMS, he said, if you're looking across the software landscape, cybersecurity is one of the areas that's going to hold up better. That's what we've heard from other places as well, because even if you're cutting stuff, you're not going to cut on cybersecurity, right? And so, Palo Alto may be
unless you're at Twitter.
From that.
Well, even there,
going to cut everything.
That's the prime case, right? Because if you run into compliance issues and then you're forced to pay fines or forced to, even worse, well, I mean, it looks like they're already trending towards shutting down in one facet or another, so perhaps that's not as big of an issue. But for other companies that are actually cared about continuing to run their business, cybersecurity is amazingly important to make sure that you remain in compliance in all of the different parts of the world that you do operate in.
I appreciate what they do, but I don't know. I don't really get excited talking about Palo Alto. I know they're a big business. Their backlog looks good. City's out here rating on buy rating. Company just doesn't make me hot.
Well, it was driven by customers who are excited about the company continuing to increase their commitments to security platforms. At least that's what the company's CEO is saying. Of course, they're saying that. But they also are looking at some further expansion into the depth and the pace of their innovation. What innovation looks like in cybersecurity, I think that dial probably moves at a more rapid clip, or the target at least moves at a more rapid clip than many other industries, because hackers are always trying to look for new ways to access what is extremely private data, or even some publicly facing data as well.
You know what might get you excited about the company? It's only down 14% this year, which in this environment and for a software stock is pretty darn impressive.
Relative winner, as they would say.
It is a relative winner, so I don't know.
Maybe I'm hot now. Maybe I'm hot about it.
All right, well, this
You're
one's
warm.